Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you're celebrating. I hope it's filled with fun, good friends, and hopefully your family too. For me, I wanted to come on here, do my yearly traditional video wishing you a happy holidays, but this time I wanted to show you some of the gifts that we received. We've actually got a number of them and it's pretty fun stuff. I also like to use this video to chat with you a little bit about what the year was like for me and how I'm feeling. I want to start today by talking about the biggest thing that changed in my life in 2024. And before I even get into what that was, understand that, from my perspective, it's people like you watching this video today that have made this possible. I'm standing in a new studio that we built from a basement that had nothing in it, in a home that we didn't own at the start of this year. It was an incredibly scary time to be kicked out of our townhouse here in Canada with the prices of houses and the prices of rent and the prices of everything going up ridiculously for the last year or so. But because of lots of the work that I've done over the last few years and because of people like you, we had the opportunity to buy this home, and it's completely changed how my kid feels about where we live. So it's been like a pretty emotional thing for me to move into this, to get settled, to build out things like this studio, and to get it set up how I feel it will benefit you and me over the next few years. But it's been really fantastic to watch my kids shift. And, I'm nothing but grateful for people like you who are sitting here watching a video like this on your holidays. You've made this possible, so thank you so much for changing my life and for changing my kids' life. And before I get too sappy, let's open up this little fun box right here. Pretty easy to tell who this one is from. If you don't know what this little character is, it's called Kata. And you know what? This one doesn't look like a Christmas one. Kind of looks like it's for 2025. Like, see that all over the box there? So it looks more like a celebration, and quite the celebration too. Oh yes. Okay, I'm excited actually for a couple of these things already. There's so much in here. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, they really, the folks at SwitchBot know what they're doing. I've been able to speak with a couple of the founders over the years. Richard is someone that I reach out to quite often to talk about things in the industry, has a great pulse on the industry. And I'm always dealing with really friendly people. These guys never affect our reviews, so I love that. This bag, look, make it simple. Now that's a new motto for these guys, so that'll be very interesting to see what their plan is based off of that new motto. I know these guys are getting pretty heavily into the robotics side of things, so I imagine that's a little bit of what that's all about. Now look, I get a little notepad, nice toque. Yeah, well, all right, pretty good. I actually been considering maybe I should be wearing a toque. I'm a Canadian guy. This toque, though, is kind of squishing my brain. Here's Kata. That's a cute little plushie. I know a little girl who's gonna like that. That's fantastic. And I got a nice card. Son of a nutcracker. Another year of automation has come to an end, and all of us here at SwitchBot would like to thank you for all the support you've given us over the year. Also wish you a happy holidays. We've seen another year of remarkable growth in our product line, and we're sure that 2025 will be an amazing year. Hope that you'll be around to enjoy. Where am I going? It's only gonna get better. And they say, yippee-ki-yay from SwitchBot. Always the little stickers everyone loves, and then we got some actual SwitchBot stuff. And I wanted another one of these, but I was being a little cheap. I'll be honest, I was being a little cheap, but I do really like the Meter Pro. This is the CO2 monitor. Great little device. And I loved this little wallet finder card. This gives me a second so I can hand this off and I can track my little guy now wherever he goes. What a great package of gifts from SwitchBot. Like I said, these guys always do a great job. If you haven't seen my review of their universal remote, you know, it was really funny. I was reading the comments actually earlier today, and a bunch of people kind of came on. They went, you know, I know this product sucks because I watched another review, and they let that remote out of the bag a little early, I think, and it is so good now. So if you haven't watched that review, go check it out, guys. It's a fantastic one. Watching these guys grow as a company has been one of the most satisfying things for me. Not only do I feel responsibility for recommending something to you guys, but I also sometimes feel a little responsibility for the success of the companies that I talk to on a regular basis. That sounds a little self-important, but with SwitchBot specifically, I've had conversations with the founders multiple times. I'm constantly sending them feedback about products and about the way they work and about the things they should maybe do with their products. This is something you guys maybe don't know about me, but I am really passionate about the design of these products that I show you and the features that they're offering you. When I got the universal remote from SwitchBot this year, I was firing suggestions for how it worked at them constantly. I do the same thing with every company I work with, and I even reached into Amazon a little bit this year. Their new doorbell is nice, but I managed to drain the batteries entirely. So I fired suggestions right to them. I said, hey, this doesn't make any sense. I got this doorbell hanging off of hardwired connections on my home, and at the same time, I'm charging it through a USB port. It's those kinds of design decisions that changes how I feel about products, and they'll change how you feel about them. So I really push on companies about this stuff. But SwitchBot and a couple of other companies you'll see here today are the kinds of companies that take that feedback and do something with it. For me, it's been really fun to watch them grow off of some of the things that I've recommended. Anyways, I'll get off my little train here. Let's open up another package. This looks pretty serious. Look at that box.
That's what she said.
Oh. You guys gotta see that. Okay, ready? Look at that. It's a whole village. That is pretty wild stuff. Amazing. My kid is gonna love that. And below it, it looks like there's more. It says Merry Christmas. There's a nice little card. And I get this valued Govee friend note. We'll read that in a sec. I am gonna have trouble getting this out, but I can tell. I know I make it look easy, guys, but sometimes packages like this are not easy. There's actually little simple tabs here. So that was quite easy. You guys made that easy. I did not make that easy. So this is what you get with the Govee Icicle lights. I've got a set of them, and I don't know if these are the 10 or the 20 meter ones, but these are gorgeous lights. You guys will have seen our review by now on this stuff, and I think the Icicle lights are my favorite. So this is actually really exciting. I'm going to be able to maybe give a set to my dad. And he's been loving the Govee lights. He's got a ton at his place now. And yes, he's buying lots of them. So he's just excited to have the kids come up and be so blown away. And actually, you know, I know I'm kind of getting into some different things here, but the other day I was out, I was taking video of our holiday setup, and this kid across the street, she comes out and she's getting in the car, and her parents are like, hey, get in. But she stops. She has to stare. And she just stands and goes, whoa. And I giggled. There we go. Govee Christmas lights, an absolutely amazing box, and wow, an actual Christmas card here. Very nice, and all the manuals I need. So, you know what, to the folks at Govee, thank you so much. And for those of you members, you know what, thank you for being members. Thank you for being a part of my journey. And I hope you enjoyed seeing me just get a little bit excited about something so silly as pretty lights. It's pretty clear to me that there is nobody better at lighting than those guys, and I love having my home filled with products from them. So I can't wait to see what they come up with next year. Every year I try to add a couple of new companies to the mix here on Automate Your Life, and you know, as I see companies kind of coming up and becoming more prominent and really kind of hitting that stride, I try to reach out. Now, Reolink was one of those companies this year. I know they make great cameras, but I think they're hitting their stride with the offerings that they're now providing. Yeah, they could always make great cameras, but could they make something that would work for almost all of you? This year they sent me quite the box here. So this is from my friend Zoe. So we always, you know, as creators, we always end up talking to someone, and Zoe sent this great card here along with that. So warmest wishes for a joyful holiday and a happy new year. Thanks for the awesome collabs. When we do collabs, it doesn't always mean that I'm making a bunch of money. It usually means I've got a product sent to me and I gotta play with it, I gotta figure it out, and I gotta decide whether I'm gonna show you things. So there's actually a couple things I didn't show from Reolink this year, but I think we're gonna be showing a lot more over the next year. I really like some of the things I've already seen coming out for 2025. This is a throw blanket. Man, this is nice. Whoa, whoa, oh, it's, oh yeah, so soft. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And you know, those are different colors. I like how different that is. You know where this is gonna go, actually? I think until the tree comes down, this is gonna go around the tree. I'm gonna go do that right after this. I like that idea. Okay, let's see what else we got. Pet holiday costume. Who can... Where's Gidget? Where is my Gidget? This ain't gonna fit her. Brian, how'd you break your tooth? Fighting a bag on a pet costume. Well, that's pretty cute. Okay. Oh, look. Look, look, look. Depending on your dog or cat, this will work. I think Reolink has a future in pet wear. This is a dog scarf. No, that's Brian's scarf. Okay, we don't want to hit her. We don't want to hit the mic. All right. This is a big win for me. Yeah, I always like these cups. I had one from Akara a couple of years ago. Absolutely amazing cup. I ended up giving it away. Sometimes I give things away and then I regret it later. Now this is nice. Look at that. Just little branding there on the front. And then does this flip? Woo! Yeah, whoa. Look at that. It's a square peg for a round hole. That's a pretty nice cup, guys. Oh, there's stuff in here. Because it's a sippy cup. Yeah, I'm going to call it a sippy cup. What's wrong with you guys? Of course it's a sippy cup. Hand wash only, do not microwave. Yeah. Nice metal interior there. I gotta say, that is a really nice insulated cup. Super nice from Reolink, from Zoe. Thank you for sending that. And yeah, I'll figure out someday what to do with that. But for now, pretty cool. I'm gonna go put this under my tree. To get that box sent to me Took about 2 years of work, and I don't mean that I was asking for that to be sent to me, because I don't ask for any of these. And what I mean by that is a lot of these companies don't necessarily want to work with creators like me because, well, we can be a little bit crazy. My reviews are not necessarily positive, and these companies do take risk when they work with us. With Real-Link, who doesn't traditionally do a lot of work with creators, it took me a lot of time to get to the person I did, get a good relationship going, and you know, that's where we can consistently bring in their products, consistently test them out, and consistently show them to you. It takes a lot of effort on my part, so I have to be very intentional in the companies I reach out to and the companies I work with. Like, if I have no faith in what a company like Real-Link is doing, then I'm just not gonna try. That's what I've been doing the last couple of years. I worked to get that fun little box, and in the end, by the way, those little clothes ended up on an elf on the shelf. I think I know what this one is. This is from Aqara, and yeah, what can you say about Aqara? They've done great things this year. They've done great things every year for the past few. Oh, there is something in this. I wasn't sure if there was something in this. Ooh, this is soft. Oh, luxurious. Guys, it's a scarf. Oh. I can hide any weight. I've been, we'll call it gathering in my chin now whenever I come on camera. There's a few other things in this bag. I gotta tell you, like, in the bag feels nice. It's luxurious. It's real. What's the line from Futurama?
Lila, it's real velour.
Lila, just let yourself go. That's Zap Brannigan. If you don't know Zap Brannigan, if you don't know what I'm talking about with Futurama, that was one of my favorite series. You know, I know it's kind of gone through its paces. Some of it's been great, some of it's not been so great. It's been canceled 100 times. But that's the show, guys. Let's get into this. Let's get going. I'm so warm. I feel like this is now my makeup bag. It totally is like a toiletry bag. Look, I got things for my shoes when I go traveling. I have a laundry bag. That's very nice. And this is for all my makeup that I wear on camera. And this is that's for those. I don't have those. Okay. Like that's very nice. That is useful and nice, and actually, that's kind of been what Aqara has been doing for years with everything they do. And actually, every little box they've ever sent for the holidays, like that's exactly what I get. This is a nice cup too. Is this gonna pop? Oh, look at that. Yeah. Like, and this, so the other side, so that's your sippy cup. We've talked about that is the way you say these things. And then this is more for like coffee and stuff, right? Gonna be easy to clean too, because I can just pull this. Very nice, Aqara. Wait, I gotta check the rest of this. There might be more stuff in here. No, we're done. But this bag is nice, this bag is nice, and this cup is nice. So thanks to the folks at Aqara for sending this great package. I'd be hard pressed to say there's a better smart home company out there than those guys. Everything they do hits that right mark for me in terms of price for value, and they continue to innovate somehow with not a lot of high priced gear. They seem to have a business model that's working, and I love watching that and having my little part of it. So from me to you, I hope you're having a great Christmas or holiday season. I hope you're spending it with family and friends. And even if you're not, I hope it's exactly what you want. I know for me, I'm excited for the next year, and I'm especially excited for this Christmas. It's one of the last years where my kid is gonna be a kid. So I'm just darn well gonna enjoy it. So I hope you do that with the moments that you get this year. And I hope you find a way to create more of those moments in 2025. And of course, I kind of hope you do that with us on your YouTube feed. So From me, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us, and I promise to do what I can to repay your support as we go through 2025. Thanks for watching today, and of course, live smart.